So I went to the theater and saw Bob Marley, One Love.
Oh, I'm dying to see it.
Great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, obviously, we all love his music. Unfortunately, tragically died very young.
Really young.
So, yes, it's an interesting version of the biopic because it focuses 76 to 78 in some ways.
So kind of a narrow,
two-piece concerts, but then has a much wider focus on top of that. You get, going back to him being a teenager, less than a teenager. Then, you do kind of tail out the imply some things because he only dies in 81, 3 years later. It's crazy.
Wow, 81. Okay.
Yeah, but between himself and his wife, Kingsley Ben-Adir, I mean, is amazing. And then Lashana Lynch, his wife, is similarly amazing. To see kind of that music, and they do one or two times of really one especially of creating a song is pretty amazing because, the music is so good. To see it come to life in a slightly less than real way is fantastic. Then having the music throughout the entire thing, and Ziggy, they filmed as they often do in the theaters. Now you get a little intro sometimes, and it was from Ziggy Marley, his son, because he was a producer and totally involved and, really making sure that it was authentic. And you're like, wow, so this is the real deal. This is what happened, pretty much.
That's cool. Yeah, I had seen that Ziggy Marley was one of the producers, and I think Brad Pitt, too.
Yeah, his company with Dee Dee Gardner, Plan B, they did produce it, yes.
Wow, cool.
I mean, if you did not have the album Legends in college by Bob Marley, which is actually like a compilation of his greatest hits, who were you?
Who are you?
I mean, and I sang backup in a band called Three Little Birds in Santa Barbara. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I think it was an all-white band too. I can't remember, but it was like, it was Santa Barbara. I had a tambourine.
Oh, geez.
And so we were like the Wailers in the background.
Sure. And look, directed by Reinaldo Marcus Green, who did King Richard. So it's really fantastic. Get to it when you can, for sure.
What's funny is you went with our sister Ginny.
Correct.
And she called on the way there. It was like a weeknight at, I don't know, like 5 or 6. And she's like, I don't know what you're doing, but if you can, John and I are going to go see Bob Marley, One Love. And I was like, I am still working, so I can't go.
Yeah.
But very cute, sort of like in the moment, just like, can you join us? But ironically, I would say our other sibling, Rosemary, is even the bigger fan, and she couldn't go.
Yes, she had declined to go with us, to go with her husband, so we had to go with her.
So.
I wonder if she's seen it yet. Okay, all right.
She has not.
It's on my list for sure. Brother Bob.
Okay.
Because I love him.
So currently just still in theaters.
Correct.
Great. Okay.
Well, I do want to mention that Kingsley Ben-Adir, he was recently in Barbie. He played one of the Barbies. So
Basketball Ken.
Was it Basketball Ken? Oh my God, how funny. He's great. I do love him. So, and I had seen both the promo for it and then some other clips and stuff. He really is just like absolutely so Bob Marley.
It's pretty amazing. It's almost weird because at the end they do show some clips of real Bob and, some of the concerts and all kinds of different little pieces and things that iconic moments that you remember, him playing soccer and all these things, because then they had reenacted so many of these moments. And it's almost strange to see it as a different, you're like, oh, okay, right. That wasn't him. He does look slightly different. But yes, but inhabiting him and so incredibly similar. He did such a fantastic job. Apparently did tons of research and really paid off. It was great.